Good evening, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good week. For the poem that's going to be read tonight, it's based off, it's my response to the prompt, I was once told, by the poet Libby Jenner. Let's just say, when it comes to the thing I was once told, it's something that stayed with me pretty much to this very day. And it goes a little something like this. I was once told, people are silently judging you. The words imparted as a little boy echoed throughout the years, from the way I dress to my speech, even the way I smell and what I eat, the way I move my feet too. People tend to notice everything. In hearing others' words, a deep sense of self-consciousness set in, chipping away at my self-esteem to the point where I second guessed everything that I do. Here and now, I try to be myself, quiet, caring, and, and empathetic, alive in a world that's full of noise, clawing back the old judgments to be more than what I was once told. So this one, it's one of those tales as old as time. Like I will, even though I won't be paying attention to what I'm doing, everyone else, whether I silently or not, everyone else seems to notice the rip in the sneaker or the tear in the shirt or jeans, and it all goes back to being told way when I was young that everyone notices everything, even though they don't say it. They're silently paying attention to every detail, and it wasn't lost on me that all those details kind of got kind of came back around as my classmates making fun of me for the fact that the fact for my speech pattern, for the fact that I for for a good chunk of time didn't wear deodorant for a good chunk of time, and I would get made fun of for that. For the fact that my two front teeth look like beaver teeth if you look close enough. That too. And of course, the fact that over the years, before my legs were finally fixed, the deformity was a lot more obvious than it was now, because I would wear various orthotics over the years that made it abundantly clear to everyone else what was going on. Let alone the fact that I ended up hearing about the issues with my body, my weight, pretty much being reminded that you need to watch what you're eating. That your belly's getting larger. So inevitably, take all of that together, and it kind of warps the sense of self to the point where one constantly questions every single thing that they do, Every decision gets guessed, second guessed, triple guessed, even. And even when the right decision is made, there's always that hint of self doubt and guilt that lingers in absolutely every single thing that have done or doing and will do. But at least I'm trying to like unlearn that whole idea of everyone suddenly judging you. Like I'm trying to be myself, even if at times it feels really awkward to be myself in the company of everyone, in the company of other people, because I'll be there trying to get into conversations or try to make my presence felt, and I get too nervous to even bother engaging, so I retreat. But all that considered, I'm trying to make my way in this world. As noisy as it is, and full of moments where you want to you want to doubt and judge and criticize yourself for the moves you make, I'm still I'm still here after all this. I'm clawing back the mentality that everyone's watching me, and I'm trying to be okay with the person that I am, even though like I have my flaws, my imperfections. I tend to I tend to be a I tend to be overly cautious, if not a little bit doomist in my thinking, where I have where I'm like constantly watching my shoulder to see if it when and if anything like goes sideways, and always being surprised when things most of the time work out, and I realize that my own judgments of the situation are purely in my own head. But I'm trying to be more than what I was be to be more than what I was told. It's not an easy thing to do, and I do mess up, but I try to learn from my mistakes and try to be a better person try to be a good person every day. That's all I can really be, honestly. I shouldn't be I shouldn't be expecting so much of my own self, let alone of everybody else in the world. That's another behavior that was once told that I'm working on trying to decouple. Well, everyone, that's it for this week's video. I hope all of you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you guys again next week. Good night, everybody.